What is up, guys? It is your boy Kyger back with a brand new Hypixel Skyblock video, and in today's video, I'm going over a very overpowered early game money-making method that requires pretty much no gear whatsoever to do at all. In fact, it requires so little gear that I'm going to hop over to my bingo profile for this month and show you guys kind of what's up with this brand new strategy. Now, pretty much, you see here, we're on my bingo profile. I'm in like a full ender armor with a void sword. My void sword's pretty solid. But if we actually look over at my purse, I have 1.88 million coins on bingo. I have no idea what to do with all that money. And you can also notice I have almost two full stacks of brand experience bottles and a Titanic experience bottle. Now, how have I generated all of this money? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. When they added the end update, they added these brand new ender nodes, and you can make a fair amount of money per hour by just, like, mining them. Like, a lot more than you might think, actually. And it actually, this money-making method can't really ever die, other than the fact that it might become more competitive, because, well, you get it off of NPCing Might Gel, and you can easily push, like, 1 to 2 million per hour doing this with a pretty lackluster setup, to be honest. So you literally just like run around and you while you're stabbing Enderman, you know, every now and then you'll go and you'll look for the shiny blocks. The shiny particle blocks, like this one right here. So we'll mine that, and you see it gave us a grand experience bottle, but there's another one right here. They're really common blocks, and we got 5 enchanted ender pearls out of that one. So these blocks are insanely common. You also have the bonus of the fact that ender armor is way more common now, and you can just salvage that, and potentially get summoning eyes. But yeah, you pretty much just go around, and you just mine this stuff. And what you're looking for is right here, those nest endermites. You see, we spawned 4 of them right there, and that gave us 5 Might Gel and 8 enchanted endstone, or about 12,000 coins. Now, if you're extra efficient and you're kind of just running around doing this as quickly as you possibly can, then you can actually make pretty solid amount of money off of this, like, relatively quickly, and accumulate coins pretty fast with literally no gear whatsoever. My setup is probably like 300,000 coins at most. It's just, and all of that is with the price of the void sword. I just have the void sword, and then I have full ender set, including the gear so that I can get the extra strength bonus, because that's really helpful. But all of the ender pieces are pretty easy to get on bingo, and I decided that since this end update made early game so much easier, I'm going to try to start just ignoring the rules of bingo, of what I'm supposed to be doing, and just try to get really stupidly powerful on bingo. My goal is to get, by next month, because it's too late now. I started with, like, maybe 2 or 3 days left this bingo, but next bingo, I want to see if I can get, a full set of, I don't know, superior might be possible, but I want to at least get a full set of, like, strong dragon armor, as well as an AOTD on bingo. And that's my goal. I'm not sure how obtainable it's gonna be, because I don't want to, like, completely rely on other people. I don't want to be cheap and just, like, you know, just cheese it by having friends place eyes and then I just leech, because that feels like cheating. And also, I don't know if they'd be willing to spend that much money for me to do a bit of trolling in this game. But yeah, that's the goal right now, is I want to see if I can get a full set of strong dragon armor and an AOTD, because I feel like that'd be really funny. It'd be even funnier if I somehow managed to drop a drag pet, but, like, let's be realistic here. I'm not going to optimize grinding for a dragon pet on bingo. That's never going to happen. But this profile is, like, maybe a day old, 2 days old, and I already have, like, 2 million coins in my purse, and I'm out here, like, grinding so much money. And that's not even counting the fact that, like, the grands go to the bazaar for a very solid price. I can only NPC them for about, like, 1/5 of the price that they're actually worth on the bazaar. So if you're on a normal profile, this works well as well. But obviously, since I'm using this to make money on bingo, that's evidence that it works well for early game on Iron Man as well. Another thing this is good for is that it doubles as a way to make money while also grinding for summoning eyes at the same time, because you can take the pieces of the armor that you drop and then salvage them at the salvaging thing to get more summoning eyes. So it's kind of a 2-in-1. And it, if you're on a regular profile, it adds a bit of extra money. If you're on an Iron Man, it gives you a bit of extra summoning eyes while you're grinding some of that early game coins to be able to start getting into dungeons. Overall, this money-making method is, like, really good and really underrated, because I really don't see that many people doing this exclusively just for money. And like I said, because the Might Gel is based off of the NPC price, it will pretty much never go down. The only way that this money-making method could ever really be killed is if it became so freakishly competitive that it was just way too inefficient to do for anyone, which I really don't see happening at any point in time, at, like, any time soon. And the particle blocks are, like, pretty friggin' obvious. They're definitely easier to see if you have night vision, and also there's the bonuses of sometimes getting ender gauntlets as well. So, you have an option here. You can either put these in the salvaging thing, or you can just NPC them. I prefer to salvage them just because, on average, I feel like it's better. But, like, you see, we've already made, like, 100,000 coins off of this in, like, a very, very short amount of time. It's not been very long. This is easily over 1 million coins per hour if you're even just the slightest bit efficient. Pretty much all you need is a void sword, ender armor, a rogue sword, and a diamond pickaxe, and you're set. That's literally all you need, and you can do this money-making method for like 1 million coins an hour. You make your coins back so quickly, it's ridiculous. And I'm doing this on like a brand new profile with like maybe 10 hours of playtime at most, and like I'm already able to do this and make 1 million coins an hour. It's like insanely stupid how much you can make. Not to mention, there's also this guy that you can get. It's like a 1 in 300 chance of dropping from an ender node, but that's like a free 1 million coins on the side there. And I dropped 2 of them. So that's like a total of 4 million coins that I've made off of this on my bingo profile, which is a lot. Not to mention, I've also dropped 2 summoning eyes by doing this, which adds another 1 million coins of value, because I did do 1 dragon, but I ended up salvaging it because it was just a young dragon helmet. Didn't really care about that, and I was like, I mean, if I get a summoning eye back or like a ritual residue, that'd be pretty funny. Or like a horn, you know, just get renowned ender armor on bingo. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, pretty much you literally just go around stabbing enderman, and then if you see like a shiny block particles, you mine it, and you can make upwards of well over 1 million coins per hour. This also would be pushed a lot higher if you have like, if you have access to a god pot, which you probably wouldn't be doing this if you had access to a god pot. Maybe this would still be viable for money if you were at that point in the game. Or if you just simply had a tier 4 Magic Find Splash, which I don't think Magic Find potions are actually that expensive, then you could definitely make even more than what I'm making off of this. Not to mention, I don't have access to Looting 4 or Luck 6, which are both basically free, and would both increase the chance of me getting armor drops. But obviously, I would have to wait for Jerry, and I'm on bingo, so I can't do that. But yeah, pretty much you just do that, and then you go, if I do slash warp drag, we already made 100,000 coins right there, which was really easy. Not to mention, we also have 40,000 coins in this stuff that we're just going to salvage in case of we getting like a summoning eye, or anything else that's kind of useful. You know, but we're just gonna get, it looks like we're getting enchanted pearls on the first one, and we can hope for better stuff. We're probably just gonna end up getting essence and other things, because essence is the most common drop. Summoning eyes are relatively rare to get from those things. I've only gotten 2, and I've gotten a lot of essence. If we come over here, we have all of these, all of them. The rarest drop is summoning eye, which is very rare. So yeah, it's not a super common drop from them. That's for sure. So yeah, you look at all of the Enderman drops. I can I'll throw the exact drop rate up on the screen when I'm editing this. And you also look at like the grands that we have. These would add up to be like 250k on the bazaar. I think 1 stack would be. No, this would be over 300k actually, and then this is another 200k, so that'd be like 500k. So, yeah, you can make actually pretty solid money doing this. And I'll just chuck that in so I'm in there. So, yeah, it's a pretty cracked money-making method for, like, new players, overall. Like, this whole entire end revamp, at first I thought it was kind of lame, but, like, when you really look at it, it completely changes the way that the early game works. It makes it a lot less tedious and a lot more fun to actually play, because you can actually, like, play the game. But yeah, I have all this gear. It was pretty easy. It pretty much gives you, like, all the money you could ever possibly need for a bingo profile, and because I actually don't have really anything else to spend my money on, I'm just gonna... This is not a waste at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I still have 500,000 coins. This is ridiculous. You saw nothing. This is not a waste, alright? the game's just telling me. Oh, the game is just actively calling me an idiot. That's great. Well, that's all for today's video, I guess. And I will see you guys in the next one.